in the wake of the pandemic. All right, thanks for watching News 8 at 10. The Score is up next.
Like as a much older person, it has a much greater impact.
Oh,
I think
absolutely.
in terms of my memory, I remember it more than I thought that I would, given what it meant to me at the time.
Yes, yes.
All right, here goes nothing.
So,
We're good.
did
That
he send?
smells ridiculously good.
Hey, did you get
Did you
Moline?
season that up with something?
Yeah, it's in the text.
Okay, I was making sure you got Moline.
He
That's
sent
from
a text.
Brad. Yep.
And that was one that you sent me, right?
No,
Nope,
that's
from Brad
Sterling.
himself. Camille, Corey, and Brad.
Yep, you have Sterling. 8 minutes left, Rock
Yeah,
Island.
opening.
Hey, talk to me.
Hey, Matt, do you need him to do mic checks or are they good?
Maddie, talk to me.
And we need to hear IFB.
I can't
Have him
hear
talk
him.
to us so we can
Can
check
you talk to
IFBs.
us?
No. Now
Oh,
we
yeah,
got him.
now we
Mic
can.
check, mic check. Can you hear me? Yep, we're talking.
Hey, can you give me
No,
those
you go
then?
first, Azzo.
You're just gonna hand
Mic
it.
check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check.
Oh, Jillian, can you
Jillian,
talk?
talk.
Oh, check. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Check.
Yeah, he's got a mic on.
Good.
Check, we're good with that.
Okay. Just keep me posted in my ear. The hammer should be there on Zoom here real quick. So just like as we get to those, yes or no,
And then call
he's
Caesar
there.
and make sure that he at least powers up the Zero so we
Yeah,
can.
I can call him. Or I'll text him.
Are we getting on the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you we were in the break.
We got 30 seconds.
Oh, I was expecting.
I
So
texted.
Now, WQAD News 8's The Score.
4 quarters, dogfight. Start fast, finish fast, pedal to the middle, all gas, no brake.
The Quad City's only half-hour high school football show.
We will not back down.
The Score, sponsored by Temple Sporting Goods and AdCraft Custom Apparel.
Welcome to week 2 of The Score. A great night of high school football action. We'll get to the football in a second, but we've got to talk food because we have a guest griller, our second guest griller. James Zahara did it last week. Did a good job. We went big time this year, or this week I should say. Julian Vandervelde, former Hawkeye, former Philadelphia Eagle, and Julian, you're not messing around right now.
No, sir. We've got some caramelized onions going on here on the top rack. We got some bacon on the bottom rack. We got buffalo and blue cheese. A little welcome to our South Dakotan friends this weekend. All right, so we're gonna have ourselves a good time.
Explain that. You're wearing the Iowa hat, so people that don't know, it's Iowa, South Dakota State. Now, they're the Jackrabbits.
They are.
We're not eating rabbit, though, right?
No, I couldn't get the permit to hunt my own rabbit. So instead, we went out. We got some bison meat. The great buffalo native to South Dakota. Figured that we'd show them a little bit of that Iowa hospitality, give them a little taste of home. You know what I mean?
You have no idea how good this tastes. I love it.
smells good.
It smells great. We got the bison, we got some burgers, we got a bunch of different stuff. So Julian is literally very hard at work right now. So he's going to keep working. We're going to get right to the highlights. We're going to take you to Chicago because 2 Western Big Six powers both went to the Chicagoland area. We're going to start with Moline. Fourth quarter in this one, they're down, but the defense comes up with a big play as they get the sack right there, and they're looking good. Down just 3 late. That was Hasten Baybui. Then it's a nice pass nearly intercepted. A tough hit right there as they can't quite come up with it. Late fourth quarter in this one, they start to move the football. Grant Sibley with the nice play right there, and then he uses his legs, tries to get in the field goal range. That's a big first down as well, but unfortunately, we'll show you a final score as the time runs out on Moline. Last-ditch effort is no good, and it's Moline falling in a tough one, 24-21. They'll start Western Big Six play coming up next week.
All right, let's go about 8 miles to the north as Sterling is playing Wheaton St. Francis. Opening kick, A.J. Kested will field this one at about the 10-yard line. Pick up some blocks, get to the sidelines. A couple nice moves. Good return for Sterling. Then it's Cale Ryan. Will find Antonio Tablante. Breaking some tackles. He gets first down plus 25 yards. They keep the drive going. It's Ryan, this one for 38 yards. He rolls out. He's going to tuck and run and fights his way into the end zone for the touchdown. It would be 14-7 at halftime. Checking the final score in this one. It goes the way of Wheaton St. Francis. They win 35-27.
Let's head to Rocky Stadium. Rock Island to get back on track. Hosting Dunlap. Big crowd on hand. Rocks get physical. First quarter, Rocks snap a 7-7 tie as Dunlap bites in the fake. Julio rolls in from 12 yards out. 14-7, home team in front. These two playing hard, playing physical. That's Rock Island's Edmund Garcia wrestling a Dunlap carrier to the ground for a 3-yard loss. Late in the quarter, it's Rocky's Quantarian Brooks bursting through a big hole, turning on the speed. He goes 84 yards in this one. Eventually dragged out of bounds, but the Rocks are in business. They could not score though on that drive. Meanwhile, the Eagles taking over in the second quarter. Madden Burke connecting for 17 yards and a first down right there. A few plays later, it's Dunlap's workhorse, Braden Orr, muscling in for 5 yards out for the touchdown. This one close until the second half. Rock Island pulls away. We'll show you the final score. 26-13 is your final. We are very happy to be joined by the head coach of the Rock Island Rocks. A very happy Ben Hammer joins us now from over at Rocky Stadium. Coach, maybe you're in the car, maybe you're at the stadium. You look in a dark area, but you're a happy head coach. Talk about how these guys responded, kind of like they did last year. A loss to Pekin week 1 and a huge win this week.
Yeah, super proud of the guys. They did an awesome job. Very, very physical Dunlap team. Second half shutout. Great job. Great adjustments by our defensive staff and our defense. And then our guys kind of that we depend on. Our offensive line, Quantarian Brooks, Darius Tongo, Connor Giulio had a nice game. Did what we kind of expected them to do. So it was a great bounce back.
Ben, what impressed you most about those two guys you just mentioned, the running backs, Tongo and Brooks? It seemed like they really had their way in that second half.
So, I mean, Tongo, he's been super impressive this year, kind of as our Swiss Army knife. We line him up all over the field at running back, at receiver, at fullback, at our kind of like A-back, outside receiver. He plays defense. He's in the return game. He kind of does anything we ask him to do, and his football IQ is really high, and that's been impressive. And then Quintarian's kind of working on change and did a really nice job tonight of going from like a big play back, which he kind of was last year, to really being a physical back and really making defenders kind of think twice about tackling them. And then obviously our offensive line did a nice job to help those guys out. And then there's kind of a whole cast of guys that support them and play their role and do a really nice job as well. Joe Allen had a couple catches. Sophomore Elijah Venegas had another catch. Amari Overton had a couple catches. So it's nice to be able to get a lot of guys involved.
Coach, running out of time, but I need to talk about that defense because everyone talks about them when they may not be playing the best, but they played really good tonight, giving up just 13 points. Talk about the defense, and it's getting better. You can kind of see it, and tonight's a good example of that.
So, yeah, I mean, we talked about physicality all offseason, tackling, and worked on it. And Pekin was a good team, and it didn't really go well, but the defense did a nice job tonight. We didn't really make any adjustments at halftime, but what we did do is challenge the guys to be physical and really bounce back in the second half, and they did that and responded. And and really did a nice job against a big, physical, tough running back from Dunlap.
Do you like bison burger? Do you like buffalo burger?
I do. I'm a little upset I couldn't make it over. We had we'll say a distraction or a disturbance outside the stadium, and they kind of held us for a minute. Otherwise, I was going to make it. But it's probably for the best for you guys because everybody there gets to eat now.
Yeah, no, you can still get over here. Get over here. Come have some food. We'll be here for quite some time. So, hey, Coach, congratulations. Enjoy the victory. Get over here if you want to, and we'll talk to you real soon.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, let's get back to the highlights. The next stop is Lindbergh Stadium at Augie as Alleman looks to make it 2 in a row, but a strong Quincy Notre Dame team is in town. That's Jackson Stratton calling his own number. He'll go 9 yards for the touchdown, and it's 7-0 Raiders. But the Pioneers would find a spark. Daniel Bandahedi gets out of a little trouble on 3rd and long, and he scrambles 11 yards to move the sticks. Soon after, it would be Air Alleman as Bandahedi goes deep to a leaping Quentin Fonseca. A big gainer down to the QND 14, but the Pioneers cannot punch it in from there. Raiders on the move again. Jordan Stickler is a bulldozer. Impressive on the 20-yard romp to the 14. This one goes the way of Quincy Notre Dame, 38-0.
And Galesburg welcoming in Thornton to town for their home opener. We start this one in the second quarter. It's Tristan Legate, keeps the ball himself, finds the sidelines and gets the first down for the Silver Streaks. So this next play, it's 3rd and 3. Amari Richardson will break some tackles, 47 yards.
Woo!
I think he's gone. What do you guys think?
Yes.
Yep.
They're not going to catch it.
See you in the end zone. Touchdown, Galesburg. That makes it 28-0. But more Galesburg, more offense. This time, it's Michael Eicher, a pass. That gets him 15 yards to the 20 for Galesburg. Good enough for a Silver Streak first down. And then Legate will add on one more towards the end. Galesburg rolls in this one. They win 52-12.
A 40-point victory for Galesburg. Let's check out one score. It's Geneseo falling short on the road, 24-14. Your final in that one. Atop the river to Iowa, 5th-ranked North Scott hosting Western Dubuque. First quarter in this one, North Scott up 7-0. 4th and 1, deep in enemy territory. They roll the dice. They get the 1. They get the 6. They get 6 points for the touchdown. Dylan Marty makes it 14-0. Lancers looking good. It was 14-7, still first quarter. Tyler Girardi with the hard-earned 9 yards and a big first down. So quarterback using his legs, quarterback using his arm. The junior jumps back and finds Cole Jennings. That's good for 13 yards and a big first down. Later in the drive, it ain't broke, don't fix it. Girardi going back, and the junior finds Tyler Lontkin, 17-yard touchdown strike. 21-7 at the end of the first quarter. Check out North Scott. They look good. 45-7, your final score. We're efforting for Kevin Tippett. I'm not sure if he's with us just yet. Matt Mitchell, there he is. Coach Tippett is with us. Hey, congratulations, Coach. You got to be sick of Corey and I. We saw you at like 11 o'clock today, and now you have to put up with us now. But that means you're winning, and you're doing good. Talk about this victory tonight. Obviously, an impressive performance on both sides of the football.
The only thing my stomach's kind of sick because it's empty, guys. I'm like, where's that bison burger? So
talk about this win. How
no,
did
it's been good
there tonight? Talk about that win on both sides.
We got off to a great start. We had an onside start the game, and then we took a shot play and hit it the very next, and our quarterback hit a great pass down to Colton Voss, and we got off to a great start. It was 7-0 after 2 plays. I was really proud of, our defense. We put them in a bad spot a couple times in the second quarter. We had a punt blocked, and we threw a pick that kind of put us in deep, and our defense, 2 times in a row, back-to-back series is inside our own 20, came out and gave up no points. So that was a big momentum swing in this game, and, I was really proud. We had our offensive line played well. I thought we controlled the line of scrimmage on both sides, so our kids played hard tonight. We're proud of them.
Okay, enough about football. Let's talk a little food. Have you ever had a bison burger before? Be honest.
I have had a bison burger.
Are you coming over here? Coach Hammer's coming. You can come join us. Julian says, Julian, please invite him to come have a burger.
Listen, we got too much for everybody here. All right, we're going to need some more people to swing on down, all right?
Hey, it's not a long
All
trip.
right.
It's
Well, I got to get off the
17
Pella in the
minutes of
morning, but if I
WQAD
come out, my
North
wife's
South.
going to be mad.
No, I got you. I got you. Hey, before we let you go, there was an onside kick to start the game. You guys did the onside
Yep.
kick. Was that something Corey told you? Did Corey tell you to do that when we saw you earlier, or where'd that come from?
No, that
I'm
came
over here
from
somewhere.
Just a good old-fashioned film work from my defensive staff.
They can see you.
No, that's well done. Hey, Coach, I don't know if you can't see us
I think
right
I think
now,
we're a ways
but
away from
Julian's
me
got
taking
this-
play calls from you guys.
Yes, that is
Probably
very
a good
true.
idea.
Julian's going to burn down the set. We're going to let you go. We'll talk to you very soon, Coach. Congratulations. We always appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, back to the action. Let's head up to Dubuque. 5th-ranked Pleasant Valley visiting Hempstead. We have fire on the set. Julian's burning the place down.
Go ahead
So
and
is Pleasant
shut
Valley,
those
though,
off.
as McDermott gets the ball on the recovery.
Do we have a
Dylan
fire
Smith, second
extinguisher?
play, next drive, Hempstead. Joey, they drop back, and Pleasant Valley breaks through as Mason Breen gets the sack. It's still no score in this one. Spartans, Cade McDermott will take a handoff, or actually keep it himself here, get to the corner. We might need to get a fire extinguisher out here. I don't know, maybe.
Nah, it's
he
fine.
gets to the house, scores a touchdown. We're burning the place down. Checking the final score in this one. Pleasant Valley burning down the place up at Dubuque Hempstead, 42-0.
Nicely done by them. Hey, Assumption and Wahlert, I believe, is where we're going to go next. Assumption on the road at Wahlert. First play, it's Wahlert's. Bryce Rudinger deflected his pass. Knights number 10, Derek Bass with a nice play on defense. Then it's Knights
it's all
up
off.
7-0. They mishandled the snap. Adam Grudebeck grabs the ball inside the 10-yard line. Big play for the home team there. Then it is Kevin Bradley going in to score. That made it 7-7. Wahlert ties things up. Next drive, though, for Assumption, it's Garrett Bass getting the handoff. Ball goes loose. Wahlert with another big play. We'll show you a final score in this one as we check out. It's Wahlert come up with a big 34-21 victory. We will head on to Bettendorf. Aaron Wiley and company taking on Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Jefferson looking good early on, first quarter. Vincencio Giaforte to Jackson Tuffy for the 5-yard touchdown. That made it 7-0. We literally have the fire extinguisher ready to go here. But there's some good defense from Bettendorf as they host the Bulldogs, come up with a sack right there. Later on, it is, check out Isaiah Dunn. Huge hit right there. Ball's loose. Jefferson, those recover. We'll show you a final on this one. Bulldogs, a tough night at Two-Bell Stadium. They fall 34-0. Your final score.
Battle of Brady. Battle of Davenport at Brady Street Stadium, host North and West. First quarter tied at 7. North on the move. Nolan Mosier connects with Cohen Fleming for a 1-yard touchdown. A 1-yard first down, excuse me. And then it's Tucker Avis getting the strip sack and getting the sack there. West goes on the hurry up. Hey, they even fooled me on this one, but hey, I catch up. They score a touchdown, makes it 13-7 at that point. That was Dalton Thompson on the pitch and catch. North driving before half. Jordan Tate interception will end that drive. Let's check the final score on this one. The Battle of Davenport goes to 20-13. Your final score in that one.
Julian, come here. Get up here.
Yes, sir.
Get up here, son, young man. When they say
We
this
have
show's
fire
on
on the
fire,
set.
This is what they mean. We are
literally
on fire.
Mike's gonna have to use a fire extinguisher.
Literally burning the grill.
So
Look at the
we're not gonna
side.
throw it to break. Say, don't go anywhere,
Okay.
and we'll be back on the score.
Don't go anywhere. I hope we'll be back on the score.
You're watching The Score on WQAD News 8.
Yeah,
Maybe. We'll see
Go
how it
ahead,
goes.
Mike.
Go ahead, Mike.
It's burning the side of the grill. I would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's really going.
Yeah, she did a great job here, catching the whole damn thing on.
We might just be eating bacon tonight.
I know. I'm glad I got the bacon done first.
Pull that bacon. Can you get that? You got the tongs?
Yep. There.
Hey, good thing
Oh
we're on a
my
live stream
gosh.
still.
There you go.
Well,
Let's go ahead and get these
recording
bad
all
boys
of
out of
it
here.
might go out.
Weezy just
Go ahead and
said,
get
have
these.
Alfonso record it. Did you hear it?
Let's just leave it for it'll probably go out now.
Oh, there.
That way we don't spray it on the top of the grill.
I really want to get it in there.
Whew, we're good. We're good.
There
We're gonna come back.
it
We're gonna eat some bacon.
You think we're gonna do a guest griller next week?
Man, no, don't
This
put
is
it back.
entertainment. What are you talking
Hey,
about?
this is live TV, baby. This is what it's all about.
You need some light.
Okay, so you gotta be smooth with this, okay?
Yeah, you want to throw it over?
Hey, no big
I think
zooms.
this is going on Twitter later. So
All
funny.
right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Fantastic.
Like, did you ever? Oh, okay.
Outstanding.
30
Back to the
seconds.
TV.
Hey,
Score Play of the Night, sponsored by Western Illinois University.
Let's head to Comanche for tonight's play of the night. It's Bryce Buckley with the bomb to the end zone. Josh Wiersma with the great grab. Look at that, 29 yards to the house. We'll have those highlights coming up for you in just a little bit later on the score.
so we got some good news, we got some bad news. Good news is we're back here on the score. The bad news is, or the good news is the fire's out.
Right.
Yes, fire's out.
We didn't burn the place
I feel
down.
like the better news is that the bacon got done before the fire happened. That's the best news.
So how do you think management's gonna take this? We wanted to get a new grill.
Well,
Well, there's our excuse.
now we pretty much have to get
Yeah.
a new grill.
Get a flat top. Completely eliminates this whole problem.
Good
That's all I'm
news,
saying.
good news, Alan. You might be getting a new grill here. We're gonna keep eating bacon. We're gonna get back to the highlights here, and we'll go out and check out the LTC. A really good battle between Knoxville and Mercer County, a pair of top 10 ranked teams. Jackson Johnson for 20 yards for Knoxville right here, and a big first down. Later on, it's Bo Honeycutt dropping back the pass. He finds Braden Downs for the 50-yard catch and run. He goes down the sidelines. Knoxville up 7-0 early. Then it is Mercer County back to punt. A botched snap. Knoxville will jump on it, and they'll turn it into a touchdown. This is Johnson from 5 yards out. 14-0 Knoxville looking good. Mercer County does get on the board. They battle right back. It is Owen Relander from 5 yards out. That made it 14-6. I started eating bacon too fast, guys. I'll show you the final score in this one. I don't think it's possible to eat it too fast. It's Knoxville coming up with a big 32-22 victory.
I'm just trying to stay awake after not passing out from these fumes over here right now. As we go to the LTC, Anawan Weathersfield hosting West Hancock. First quarter, first drive. Mason Hetzler, 25-yard touchdown run, and that'll quickly make it 7-0 Titans. Next drive, more from Weathersfield and more from the ground game. This time it's the sophomore Zeb Rashid. 21-yard touchdown run, waltzing into the end zone, 14-0. West Hancock would face a fourth down from the 3. But a host of Titans say, not on our field. Making a big stop, checking the final score. Titans versus Titans. I'm going to guess it goes to the Titans. It does. Anawan Weathersfield, 60-6.
Let's head to the Three Rivers. Really good one. Nice matchup between Sterling Newman and Rock Ridge. Defensive battle in the first half. Rockets holding a 6-point lead. Newman does back to pass, but it's Ryan Lower scooping up the fumble. The freshman scores 12-0. Rock Ridge in front. Newman trying to find a spark. It's J.J. Castle to Isaiah Williams. He hauled it in for the first down, but that drive would stall Rock Ridge defense very good on this night. And the Rockets would capitalize. They get it back. Jacob Byrne finds Peyton Locke, and you're not going to catch the track star. 45-yard touchdown. This one, all Rock Ridge. Congrats to Sam Graves, who gets his first victory after coming back. So it's not really his first victory. It's his first victory this time.
Since being
if
back,
that made
which-
any sense at all, Greg Armstrong. I don't think he did. They win 33-8, your final score.
Let's go to Spring Valley. Monmouth Roseville looking for back-to-back wins. They're facing Hall first quarter. Monroe's on the doorstep. Handoff to C.J. Johnson. 3-yard touchdown. Add the 2-point conversion, and it's quickly 8-0. Second quarter, tied at 8. Hall answers. Gianni Guarini up the middle, 16-8, Red Devils. Hall would add to their lead later in the quarter as Monmouth Roseville punts. This ball's fielded at about the 20-yard line, and you can forget about this one. They're going to take it to the house, 80 yards, 22-8 at that point. Checking the final, Hall, 34-24 winners.
Kewanee and actually Bureau Valley, that's yours, Camille.
I was going to say, are you ready for me to
Sorry,
talk?
ladies.
Gerard and Bureau Valley waiting for win number 1. Hall and Anderson with the QB sneak. That makes it 6-0. They missed the extra point. The Noah Fender gets the fumble recovery on this one. Good start for the Tigers. More defense from Sherrard. This time, it's Carter Brown coming up. Look at this interception.
Nice.
Ooh, I like the grab. Sherrard rolling in this one.
He's just a freshman.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
The more you know. Anderson this time finds Fender again. I feel like you're going to hear that name a lot this year. This one's good enough for a first down. Another great catch in this game. And then the pitch to Bailey Nelson, that will cap things off. That makes it 14-0. Let's check out a final in this one. Sherrard actually loses. Bureau Valley comes back late, 20-14.
I was hoping Alan Baker would be happy if Sherrard won. Now he's mad about the grill and Hey, let's go out to Kewanee. Kewanee installing brand new field turf. They look really good out here. Second quarter, they were down, coming back. Brady Clark to Jaden Little for the touchdown. That made it 10-8. Late in the half, it's Clark again, jumping back and finding Marquel King. This one goes down the sidelines for a big first down. That got him into field goal range. They knocked down the field goal, or knocked through the field goal, I should say, as we show you a final score. It was 13-8 at the half. Kewanee wins a low-scoring game, 16-14, your final score.
A little 8-man football, second-ranked Milledgeville hosting Freeport-Aquin. Missiles scoring early and often in this one. Connor Nye to Carson Johnson for the 15-yard touchdown pass, and it is 6-0. Right now, so all over that play. Next possession, it would be Nye putting the pass right on the money to Colton Wilk for another touchdown. Wilk would follow that up with an interception on the next possession. It turns into 6 more for the Missiles. Let's check a final on this one. It's Milledgeville rolling, 66-24.
Hey, let's go through some scores on the Illinois side of the river. Erie Prophetstown Falls on the road, 41-20. Princeville all over United, 44-20, your final on that one. More scores from the Illinois side of the river. It's Rock Falls falling to Stillman Valley. Fulton impressive, 63-0. We roll right along on the Stocking scoreboards. Actually, we don't. That's all we have. But speaking of Brian Stocking, he'll be here in just a little bit. But we have a lot more to get to when it comes to the Iowa side of the river, and we still got bacon.
We still got bacon. We got a plate,
Grill still
plates
hot.
of it.
We could probably just keep cooking. Hey, we're going to keep doing the show. We're going to have some more football for you right after this.
I'm Super Bowl champion Jake Gervas, and whenever I'm back in the Quad Cities, I check out The Score with Matt and Corey on WQAD.
I was like, oh shit, Jake Gervas.
Definitely done.
We're 140 heavy, so
That's
yeah.
okay.
140, Jesus.
Because in the last segment, we don't want to have a burger to try.
I gotta make
Just
sure
all
nobody
bacon,
cusses.
just a plate of bacon tonight.
Bacon and cheese, man.
That's true.
So
we
freaking
can,
awesome.
It's awesome.
we can go
This is
inside. and do-
quality entertainment.
Did
No,
you
we're
hear
gonna cook
Matt? Can I take that buffalo meat home?
No, that is from.
Yeah.
So,
So awesome.
all right, so if we need to, we can go inside and cook it on the thing in there, can't we?
Yeah, we want to.
I don't know. Is he gonna burn the station down too?
That's a good question, actually. No, because the bacon's done. Actually, I don't know the fat content of
Well,
buffalo.
it
Is it
was
very
go-
high in fat
it was
content?
going
or
No,
low
it's
in
low.
fat content?
It's
It's
Well,
low. At home, so I do bacon on it all the time. So I was just like, oh fuck, we'll just throw down
It
fucking.
sip through the.
Or
We're on the.
We're on live stream.
You're fine.
so,
It's the internet.
so I was just like, I'll just throw down some aluminum foil.
You
No,
said,
it doesn't
"Oh
work that way.
crap! I'll just throw it out
Yeah,
the
that's right.
foil."
Okay, so what do we got in this box?
Am I good to tweet this?
Hold on.
Oh, can we?
I wanted
Afterwards?
to.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Hey,
yeah.
That's
hey,
fantastic.
we'll be able to just do this again, Mike said, so.
Like, you can use it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, this all dissipates after about 3 minutes, it says.
Wow, that
So
thing's
we'll
awesome.
Just wait and we'll fire it back up in a minute.
Yeah.
Just let it
Maybe
sit for a
we should wait the next block. You can just give it a second. You know.
Okay, 1 minute till us.
I mean, if it blows up, like I.
Okay,
I
hold on.
like
So
my
you
hair.
have Central DeWitt.
I got both my stuff.
And then
I got
Cuff,
Cascade.
and then you,
Yeah, we're good.
and then boards.
Stock, how many boards are there?
Hey Matt, we'll go quick to break so that we can make up some time.
And we can. I did like 5 plays, so we can chop
Yeah,
it.
cut. I'm only doing 2 for mine because
Okay, I can just do 2. Do you want to do 2 for mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that. Yeah, they're all.
Because it's
Okay.
Central
what
DeWitt
you have-
scoring, or it's
hey,
Command
what you
scoring,
have
and
on
then
your-
Central DeWitt scoring.
Jazzo,
Sure.
What you have here for boards is what you have.
Okay.
So that's what you have.
Yeah, no, he had more.
No, that was it.
Okay, so I'll do 2 plays for each
the
of my
other one.
games. Okay. Cool.
15. Welcome back to the score.
Having fun.
Let's get right to the highlights. Camille, you had a good one up in command.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Central DeWitt making the trip up there. Let's roll the videos. Central DeWitt up 21-0, but not for long. Command getting something going. It's Ethan Schultz with the pitch to Mark Sanders, a 3-yard TD to the house. Storm still trailing 21-6. Sabres, though, march right back into the red zone. It's Paul Kewen with the handoff to Jacob Mayer. The lead's back to 22. Central DeWitt rolls in this one. Let's check out a final 42-24 up in command.
Sabres 2-0 now on the season.
Durant looking for a 2-0 start as well as they host Cascade. Opening quarter, they give to who else? Noah DeLong, and the Wildcat gets upended, but not before he picks up a nice first down. Wildcats continue to move the ball. This time, Charlie Huseman finds Brady Meineke for another first down. They would not be able to cash in and get a touchdown on that first drive. It actually got picked off in the end zone, but Durant does come back to win 26-13.
And Wilton and Northeast, both teams looking for 2-0 starts in this one. This one, a lot of defense. First drive, it's Beavers with the ball, the long pass, but it ends up in the hands of James Westfinning. So a good start for the Rebels with that interception, but nothing comes of it. So Wilton will get the ball back. It's Drew Keith with the handoff to Owen Hassel. 6 yards to the house, good enough for a Wilton TD. Wilton, all gas, no breaks in this one. The final 40-12.
Hey, let's hit the scoreboards and we will check out Muscatine falling on the road. It's Burlington picking up a victory 35-21. Macoka and Monticello, that one goes the way of Monticello. Wapello all over Louisa Muscatine. West Liberty and Regina. It is Regina winning that one. Mediapolis goes on the road and picks up a victory, and a few more scores. North Cedar and Lisbon. It's North Cedar falling, and it's Easton Valley looking really good. 69-22, your final score. The Illini had a game tonight. We'll have those highlights. We'll also recap what's going on here. And Brian Stocking, all up next here on the score. Almost said Brian Stocking, speaking of fire. What'd you say? Brian Stocking.
Man, you do know how to sense.
I just stopped. How much total?
All right, so Brian
What
needs,
mic should he be on?
he needs the Julian's, right?
No, yours.
Mine,
You need to
because
talk
I
to
don't
Julie.
have anything
Yeah.
else. I don't.
Okay,
You have a keys.
to get back in.
Car now.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Shotgun the deer. I really thought that's what you were
Can
gonna
I
do.
get one of those
First
real
one right
quick?
there.
You're
13.
Okay, Julian, we're going to talk to you about the Iowa game.
Okay.
I didn't cuss.
No,
And
we're good.
so, Mike, are you saying we can possibly fire this thing up?
Right. Sorry.
yeah, we got. I guess before we do
13.
Yeah, I
Yes.
was gonna say because that was my concern was hearing the like.
Well, it's
the
right. It's
pop
over. It's over
underneath.
on this side.
That's what freaked me out. Was
Yeah.
it coming underneath? The propane.
It looks like it's a hose, like a actual like copper hose. So
Got it stopped?
Well, I have to.
so you got a line eye, and then stock.
Oh, I do need to get the Illini.
Well, once I get myself.
Did they win?
I have no idea.
Last I saw it was 20-16 with Indiana on the goal line.
Did you update the score?
I had 17-16 because
Here.
I saw as I was walking out.
Here, hold on. That's why I have this. What's the score?
20-16
I got
last
you.
I saw
I
in
got
the
a phone.
fourth.
I'll look at my phone. Oh, you're going to update the score?
I'm gonna update the scores. Yeah.
20.
They're trying to make some late substitutions
Little
here.
college football
Officials need to
tonight.
give them
Illinois
time
on the
to do
road.
that.
Indiana looking to go 2-0 on the season. Tommy DeVito with the shovel pass to Isaiah Williams. He gets into the end zone in the first quarter. Illinois looking good, up 7-3 early on. Third quarter we go. Illini down 16-10, playing a little defense. Ball's tipped and intercepted. Nice play by the defense. They return it deep into enemy territory. That defense would lead to more offense as DeVito will find Brian Hightower for the touchdown. 16-yard touchdown, made it 17-16. We'll check out the final score. It's really close.
2 seconds left.
2 seconds left. 23-20, the Illini trail right now in Bloomington.
Okay, Anawan Wethersfield scored 60 points, the most since 2014 when they scored 61. Zev Rashid 4 touchdowns, and West snaps a 12-game city losing streak. They win tonight, and they have their first back-to-back win since 2019. Brady Hansen 3 touchdowns, 2 passing.
Julian Vandervelde, 2 questions. Did you ever have Brian stacking at Central as a teacher?
I did.
You
He's
did?
a legend. This man is a legend.
Did you ever learn anything from him?
Every single time. I couldn't tell you what any of it was off the top of my head, but I know that I learned something.
learned how to cook bacon from
No,
him,
I
right?
did not.
I
No.
don't teach cooking. We will have an update
He was
on
not
that.
home ec.
The
No.
good news is it seems like early indications are the grill may be safe. Mike, yes, I think it is.
I'm going back inside.
I think we're going to eat a little bit of food coming up here. Forget about that. The Hawkeyes play tomorrow.
Yes.
Home opener, Kinnick Stadium, South Dakota State. What happens, Julian? Tell us. We have 30 seconds left.
I think we just smother them with defense. A little nervous about the offense, obviously, but honestly, with the running backs that we have now, I think pounding the rock inside is the key to it, man. Clock, game control, making sure that we keep the offense on the field as long as possible, keep the defense off when they're in there. Man, if they can fly around and be fresh, South Dakota State got no chance.
Julian will be watching the Iowa Hawkeyes tomorrow. We'll have that. Camille's on her way up there. Also, Iowa State plays tomorrow as well, so a lot to get. Great grill. I didn't know exactly, but this will be
It was fire.
one that we will
Entertainment.
never
Memorable.
forget.
Entertainment.
Thank you so much for watching The Score. We'll keep going on YouTube. See you next week.